What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples, we is in the building, y'all. What's going on, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building. We in the building. Hey, what's up? Let's get into the situation. Let's talk about love and hip hop. Let's talk about the family reunion VH1 season 2, baby. It is going down. Safaree the Met. He has admitted that he was no good. Safaree has admitted that he is a liar too as well. And Safaree says he just lies about anything. He don't like to tell the truth. Like, what's going on in that situation? What you doing, Safaree? Like, what is happening? Like, what is going on? So Safaree be lying. Safaree sorry. He wants Erica Mena back. He wants to be the best man he can be possible. Like, what is happening? Like, this is way too much. So Safaree, you've been out here doing that woman dirty and then getting on Instagram and lying about it. And now you on national TV talking about you sorry and you finally take accountability. People got to tell you, you got to sit around a bunch of people while you getting paid to realize that you ain't it. You haven't been doing the right thing. Are you serious? Like, what is really going on in that situation? Well, it's way too much that's basically going on in that situation. And, Erica is no peach. Erica Mena, she's no peach. She is, she'll yell, she'll scream. She's very intimidating. And, we know that she throws glasses, vases, slam doors, and everything else. Safaree don't call the police on Erica Mena. Is it because he just sit there and lie in her face and just lie and lie and lie? Like, Lord have mercy. Like, what's going on? Erica, you married him. You should know better. You should have enough experience to know when you see somebody coming that ain't no good for you. And then we get to the situation with Cisco. Cisco, what is going on with Cisco? Cisco got all types of problems, all types of issues. He just got a divorce. And then on top of that, he's so hurt about his divorce, but yet he's doing everything to be around Amina, to be with Amina, to make Peter Guns jealous, to make Peter Guns mad because he's upset that they have their children and their family. So was you married when Amina slept over your house and you guys made out? Okay. And why are you going around telling Shekinah? Shekinah can't keep a secret if her life depended on it. Shekinah Joe can't keep a secret, baby. She wouldn't even know what a secret mean, what a secret is, because her mouth runs all day and night. And you gonna tell her that she was with Amina? Peter's ex-wife. Like, what is going on in that situation? And Mena, why would you get with Cisco? You know his reputation. You know who he is. You seen him on TV. You see how he move. Like, you gonna jump from Peter and get with Cisco, the worst of the worst? Like, girl, where's your confidence? Where's your self-esteem? Do you know how to pick a man? You just go for the worst? Like, do you see yourself in the mirror? Do you see your accomplishments? Do you see your music and the things that you have done and the life that you have secured for yourself through Peter Guns, but also you being very active as well and living out in California, which is very expensive, and living that lifestyle that you gonna run up with Cisco of all people? And was he married? It seems like Amina has, one of these situations where she like to get with a man that's already taken. That's what it looks like. You know what I mean? Because when she got with Peter Guns, she knew that he was with Tyra, and she got with him anyway and married him and everything, baby. And so you're going to get with Cisco. Like, I know you want to hurt Peter. I know Peter done dogged you out. I know Peter done made you look bad, but you are trying to, really get in between the friendship of two guys, which Cisco should know better and do better and have a bro code. But at the same time, you're going to get with your ex-husband's friend. You gonna mess around with him. Like, oh wait, she really want to get at you, Peter. You really broke her heart. You really hurt her. You really embarrassed her. You really treated her like dirt. And baby, she's getting her revenge. She tried to take you down, destroy your career, get you canceled and everything, put all your business out on Front Street. You messed up, Peter. You should have chose Tyra. You should have been right with her. You should have been good with her, because she ain't never did no crap like this to you, baby. She ain't never had you out here fighting over whore. Lord have mercy. Like, a man don't know when he have a good thing until a woman comes in and just tear his life apart. But in any event, Peter did dog out Amina. Okay, but she still wanted to be with him because she had a chance to get away from him. She had a procedure, she got it done, she had no children with Peter, and then she ran back to Peter and got pregnant twice. So she be glutton for punishment. And Tara, she just, she just go with the flow. It is what it is. She's all old school, sit back, relax, and take it how it is. I'm like, what a mess, what a mess. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's up, Smith? What's up, Morgan? What's up, Justin T, please? How y'all doing? Yo, this show is off the chain. Like, too bad, next episode is going to be the final episode, but it is a mess going on in this situation. Too much going on. Peter Guns don't know what to do. Now he's facing his own medicine. The way he dogged out Amina, the way he embarrassed her, the way he cheated on her, the way he did everything to her on national TV. Now she's getting it to do it to him. So you know what? A woman's scorn is nothing to play with because Amina is here, baby. And she want to get it in and she want to get it on and popping, and she want to see Peter squirm. She want to see him down, out, and bad. She want him to feel the way that she felt. Amina said that she got over Peter when her daughter wiped the tears from her eyes because all she did was cry and cry and cry. You think them emotions and them feelings are gone? She thinks about it every now and then, and she got her chance to try to get him back. And baby, Amina is in it to win it, and she wants to bring him down. She wants to make him feel the pain. She wants to make him feel the embarrassment and everything. So it is what it is. Amina out here in these streets rocking it, baby. And we have Erica Mena. She's out here drunk as a skunk, acting up, and she's disrespecting her husband, talking bad about him, talking about she don't want to hear it. He's out here buying girls roses, and tomorrow is our anniversary. They're sitting out there like, OMG. Okay, Erica Mena, what's going on? Like, you already know what you signed up to. Like, you didn't see this boy act up. And in any event, Safaree should have never married Erica, and Erica should have never married Safaree, especially before Erica and Safaree got married and they was on Love and Hip Hop. Erica Mena was calling him a B, calling him weak, calling him a girl, calling him all types of names. Didn't want half of his family invited to the wedding right then and there. You should have walked away. But no, y'all be glutton for punishment. Y'all want the punishment. The signs are all in the face of you guys, but you don't want to see it. You don't care about the signs. But in any event, when it comes down to signs, when it comes to Paris, is Paris okay? Is Paris healthy? Like, I don't want to, talk about her appearance in any type of negative way, but she just don't look the same. Is it because she lost weight? Did she get bigger? Does she need to get skin graft? Does she need to get, her skin put in place? Or like, what's happening? Because, when you talk about these people and their appearance, they come out next week, hey, listen, I got this illness. And sometimes when you see these celebrities, they look totally different. It's a health crisis going on, or it's a health crisis with surgery, okay? In any event, she came through, but she just looks so different. She don't even look like herself no more at all. I don't know what's going on. But y'all tell me what y'all think about the situation. Then you got Erica Mena. She's out here basically saying Rich would have never brought another girl a drink. Rich would have never did this. Rich dogged you out. Rich took your record. Rich was doing everything. He was trying to get with Cyn Santana. So she's up here bigging up Rich Dollars, telling Rich Dollars he's the best, he's this and that. He would have never did what Safaree did to me. And Rich Dollars is appreciating that because Rich Dollars has kind of been like the voice of reason on the show when it comes to the adults. And did you guys ever think that Rich Dollars was going to be the voice of reason? That he was actually going to have everything put together in his life where, he's coming to help his brothers out. He's coming to help his sisters out. I'm like, okay. And, Erica Mena's bigging him up and doing all that. And at the same time, she was making out with Amina. Now, if Safaree did any of them things in front of her face, how would, Miss Erica Mena react to the situation? She will be upset. She will be mad. There will be a problem. There will be a situation. But in any event, Safaree, you done told us that you lie and you lie and you lie. And that's all you do is lie. Even when it doesn't have to do with Erica Mena, you just lie to people. So you mean your excuse to Cisco not showing up, to Deb acne, event was. What was the reason? Are you gonna lie about that too as well? So it's a whole lot going on. I mean, just be lying for no reason. See, you can't trust a man that just lie and just lie. You can't trust him because you don't know whenever he's telling the truth. When he thinks it's okay to lie, he's gonna lie. He don't want to deal with the problem. He don't want to deal with the situation. What kind of issue is that? Like, go ahead, Erica, do your thing. Do your thing. I would be, oh no, not at all. So now these ladies are getting together for the fashion show because Zell is throwing a fashion show because Zell said that, he was the first one to dress Mimi. And he also says that, fashion saved him. Fashion is his life. Fashion gets him paid. Fashion gets him some money. And he used to live in hotel rooms when he first was shooting Love and Hip Hop. And look where he is at now. But I must beg a differ from that situation that he did say, because he be on Instagram Live doing that, thing where you spin a wheel and you're supposed to bet on a number and you have to put in $20 or $25, $40, and then whatever number you pick, say if you pick 8, and then if the meter lands on 8, you get all the money in the pot. Like, okay. Ray J be playing that game too on Instagram Live. So what are you guys trying to get quick money for a sack? Like, what's going on? Like, I beg a differ. And he be out there like for hours doing that on Instagram. Like, to me, I just think that it's like playing a card game on the street, find out which card has the acorn under it. So it don't really make any sense. But in any event, it is what it is. Hey, Miss T, how you doing? What's going on? She's messing with the whole Creep squad. I mean, it's a mess, Miss T. Hey, what's going on, girl? How you doing? Exactly. It is a mess. You're wrong with that picture of Paris. Look, I don't know why I don't know. I don't want to. I think it's called plastic surgery. You think she had plastic surgery, Miss T? I don't know what's going on. Erica is still wants rich dollars on the low. That's what it seems like. Like, how would anybody want rich dollars? Like, I guess rich dollars must got it going on. He must be doing what it do, baby. The same way he felt with Cyn around the nerves. I know. Like, he was trying to get with Cyn Santana once him and Erica fell out on the situation. Like, it was a whole lot going on, y'all. And, so now they're showing up for this event. And, Erica, she looks nice. Like, she look high fashion. Her dress is nice. I ain't gonna even lie. She came through looking like a model. She came through looking like IG finest, okay? With the surgery included, baby. And just giving birth to a baby as well. Go ahead, Erica. Handle your business. We got Miss, what's her name? Mimi. She comes through and she definitely looks like high fashion. She looks like runaway model and everything. I like her hair, I like her style. Like, go ahead, Mimi. Mimi came through. Mimi said, y'all ain't gonna play games with me. Yeah, it's a scam. That's what they be doing. Ray J and Zell, they be doing that on Instagram, for hours. Oh, and the first person I see do that scam was Christina. I can't think of her name. Christina, or whatever, from Basketball Wives. She's the first one I seen do that scam. But she was selling her old Gucci, her old Prada, and things of like that. I don't even know her name no more. What a shame. Yeah, they be scamming, Miss T. They be scamming, girl. And hey, Jenny. And so then we have Cisco. Cisco, his shirt looks nice. This is the first time Cisco actually looks nice. He actually looks decent. He actually looks clean. He looks like he washed up. It looks like he moisturized his face. It looked like he shaved. He trimmed up. It looks like he even brushed his teeth, because we've been seeing his teeth being yellow with butter, baby. If I need some butter, I'm going to call Cisco and scrape it off. And then Amina, she comes through. She has on a nice dress. I'm like, go ahead, girl. Handle your business. She does look good in the dress that she do have on. I would give her that. And also when it comes to, Kimbella looked good. Kimbella looked good. And, Kimbella can really give some information to Erica Mena, especially because Kimbella was lying for years about her relationship with Juelz, and she finally, spoke and told the truth about the situation, that he was in the studio and downstairs in the house, and he was always turned up, always on something. He had problems and everything. Then he went to jail. She almost lost the house. She got clowned on TV from Yandy was clowning her. The other ladies was clowning her. Jonathan was clowning her. And, this man was with other women, and he was never really around because he was too intoxicated on the stuff that he was on. And she stuck it out with him. You never know what these people be going through. Lord have mercy. But at the end of the day, she stuck with Juelz. And it seems like he's clean. I don't know. But when he did the verses, he seemed like he was intoxicated and drunk. But that's not his drug of choice. Okay. But in any event, they made it through. So Bella, go ahead, girl. Even though they didn't really offer anything, to the show, but it was good to see them come through. And he looks nice, and he has on gray and black army fatigues. And on top of that, she has like on a gray dress with the split. I like this split. Her hips are matching her butt, but she is huge, y'all. She is looking good. She definitely looks good. It doesn't give me high fashion, gives me high escort, but it is what it is. And also when it comes to Shekinah, she looked nice. She looked really nice. She's slash high fashion slash, I don't know. She went to the swap meet. Mimi coming through looking good, baby. Rich really broke Erica hard before she could break his. Lord have mercy. Yes, she really did love her some rich dollars. And this is Amina's dress. Amina's dress is nice. Like, it's not my cup of tea. I wouldn't wear it because it would make me itch. But it's nice. Like, we never really see her dressed up in high fashion and look. And she looks really nice. I don't know. It looks like, when you put decorations around the house and for birthday parties, and that round paper, that's what it looks like. And then you add a little bit of tissue paper on it or a little gift wrapping paper. That's what it kind of looked like. But in any event, she does look good. She does look nice, because this is something that really we don't see Amina wearing. But Amina, baby, you a snake and a half. You was trying to take him down and destroy him and sleep with his friend, and now you got Cisco holding your dress. You doing this all for a check and a dollar, baby, causing situations with your baby father where you have to co-parent together, making it more difficult, thinking it's going to be easy, and you're going to put on your little girl's voice and talk to Pete and everything is going to be cool. Ain't nobody going to forget this. He ain't going to forget this. Even the cast ain't going to forget this, because not even the cast had your back. But when it comes to Tyra, her hair looks so nice. Her makeup looks nice. She just looks like ebony always. She reminds me of ebony. She just looks so good. And then you got Peter Gunz. He looks good. He is basically doing what he do. Peter Gunz is Instagram, TV shows, and his kids all day. He be with his kids all day long, y'all. Hey, what's up, Johnson? How you doing? So, and Yo-Yo, I like the way that Yo-Yo looked. Her dress would be nice, but it didn't fit her boobs. So she had to keep holding her dress up because her boobs was not filling that dress up. It wasn't measured right. Maybe she just got it off the rack or whatever the case. And so she would be looking really nice if that wasn't the case, but that was definitely the case. And Cyn, she looked nice. She looked average. It was a nice, it looks like she went to Michael Jackson clothes and she was like, Thriller, baby. And Jonathan always looks nice, so we ain't gonna even front. And Booby looked nice too as well. So it is what it is. You see Mimi's hair? Go ahead, Mimi. Mimi came to slay, baby. This is why Mimi's engaged, because she be slaying and she be acting very well. And Brooke, her dress would look really nice too as well, but her boobs were too big for the dress and it was popping out. It's nothing. It just makes me uncomfortable seeing people with clothes that don't fit, because I know that feeling when you put something on and you don't got nothing else to wear and you got to go out like this and it don't fit, and it's just like, oh, that uncomfortable feeling. I just don't feel right unless I let loose and let it go. But her boobs was poking out. It didn't fit. She got to keep covering herself. Nobody want to see you covering yourself. We want to see your hands free. This is Zell's fashion show. He does fashion when he's not scamming. Mimi is a whole look. A whole look, Miss T. Need it tailored. Oh, you know what? We can call Nene Leak's new man. He's a tailor. Let's call, Boo Couture. Let me stop. Let's call Boo Couture out here in his. So in any event, now Safaree sees Erica Mena in her dress. He's like, oh my gosh, she looks so beautiful. She just looks so gorgeous. I love her. I'm not going to get a divorce. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. So he had to see her in a high fashion dress, looking like high fashion, looking like the top Instagram model, you know what I mean, of a certain age and hairstyle that made him realize, oh my gosh, she's bad. He couldn't say, oh my God, she's she's a beautiful mother, she's a patient mother, this and that. It was just about envy, it was just about beauty, it was just about looks. Maybe there was more to it and he couldn't just express it. But Safaree, we can't believe nothing you say. You omitted on TV that you lie about anything and everything, and you just lie because you don't want to deal with the situation and you think people can't handle the truth. Dude, you can't handle the truth, because the truth is you should have never married Erica. Okay. Yes, Miss T. Yes. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. They got that quick check. Mimi came through looking good. Stevie J, I don't know what he had on. Looked like he had on army fatigues, but some type of high fashion name brand that he had on. But he was looking smooth and everything. But you already know Stevie J is a good time. And that's it. I can't believe somebody actually married him. Faith Evans, I can't believe you married him. Lord have mercy. Mimi is still out here to today saying Stevie J ain't doing what he's supposed to do for his daughter. He ain't sending no money. He ain't spending no time. His promises are just promises, and that is it. She is still saying that. What's today's date? The February 8th, 2022. She's still saying that. So all this smooth talking, smooth operating, I'm gonna go see Ava, and I apologize, you mean the most to me, ain't nothing but bull crap, because she's still complaining about this man. IG love is real fake. I know. Isn't that what every woman wants on to give back to make Lord have mercy. Never marry a big and a smile. Oh, well, he got what he wanted. Faith, yeah, she. Okay, Miss T. Faith has awful taste in man. You are too much. I can't with you tonight. I can't, girl. I cannot with you tonight. So, and so I don't know what's going on with Paris. Paris, are you okay? Bobby he looks nice. I don't like this particular hairstyle with the twist that he got on, but it almost looked like him and Paris kind of dressed alike. But she does look nice. I do like the blonde hair on her. Right here in this moment, in this picture, she looks totally different from the first one. The first one looks like, oh my God, we need to start praying for you. And, I mean, can we send the herbs to you, baby? Because I don't know what's going on. But in any event, Peter Gunz, he got up and he gave a speech, basically to tell us that, he committed crimes. He had his first baby at 17, and 17 or 16. And it's just been a hard knock life for him. And now he finally got it right. He finally got everything like he wanted to have. And he's just proud of himself. And it was kind of touching as well. And Jonathan got up there, and Jonathan's speech, and what Jonathan says is really, Jonathan knows how to move a room, baby. And Jonathan always makes me want to cry sometimes when he be talking. And when it comes to Mimi was so positive, what she spoke into existence was so positive. And, Zell just wants to belong. He wants to be in both communities. And there shouldn't be a divide. It should be straight men, gay men, and, especially if you Black, because we go against a lot. So we need each and every one of each other to support one another, have each other's back for real, because, we have a lot of hidden, enemies out there in the streets. You know what I mean? That it is what it is. But he seemed to be very comfortable too, and it made Zell feel comfortable that he was hanging around the heterosexual men. I don't think he has a problem with being gay. I think he just wants to be able to move freely and every circle as well. But I think that he may feel like he might be less than because of how he was taught. This is what a man's supposed to do. This is a man supposed to be doing that. But if people don't accept you for who you are, that's, especially if you're not trying to change nobody or trying to make anybody different, but you just want to be pals, what's wrong with that? But in any event, he seems very happy. But we know what you be doing on Instagram. You be out here scamming for hours, baby. Safaree gets up and he's crying us a river. He's not going to divorce Erica Mena. He ain't going to divorce her. And he's drunk and he's out of his mind. Safaree has totally been acting like Erica Mena, from calling Cisco the B word, from trying to fight Cisco, all his behaviors that, Safaree has been showing, he's been really imitating, to me, his wife's behavior. it really seems like the way he's saying, I don't want to talk to you, F you, you B word, you, what did I tell you? I mean what I say what I mean, I'm gonna smack you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, using the B word, because Erica stayed calling Safaree a B, you know what I mean? And so and then before Safaree got on the stage, he said, well, the other night, Erica Mena was so intoxicated and she was disrespecting me and saying that Rich was better than me and he wouldn't disrespect me like the way Safaree actually disrespected Erica, So he said, I'm gonna get drunk and I'm gonna act a fool just like she did. Like, okay, you be doing too much. Are you gonna look like Erica in a few days? Like, what's going on? Why are you imitating her behavior instead of being the man that you need to be? You're imitating her because she got intoxicated. Now you're gonna say all this stuff. You're gonna follow her rules. So basically, he's looking at Erica to be his to be his sponsor for reality TV. Erica and Safaree are the same person. I think so. I think, yeah, that's what he says. That's what he's been saying that for a while now. Peter look, oh, we're out here. Wow. Bobby, not cute. He's too much. Paris needs no more work done. Stop. So is that work or Paris is looking really that bad? Like, I don't know. Like, the last time I said something about somebody, your parents, I felt bad because I was talking about Mia, and Mia was talking about surgeries from Real Housewives of Potomac. And then we find out that she ended up scarring herself with, trying to cook as a child. So, like, you never know. Like, Paris looked like something really is going on with her, baby. I don't know. So Erica, now Safaree's on stage acting a complete mess, talking about he love her, falling up and down the stairs. But if you love her, why do you know what love is, Safaree? Do you love yourself? Like, how can you love somebody else when you don't love yourself? And if you can't put your commitment for the 2 kids that you got and basically, suffer through the pain of being with Erica for your kids, then you really don't love her. Hey, Pamela, how you doing? Toxic love still gets the win. I know. So she's over there crying. Yeah, like you said, it was a quick dollar. Because next week is the last season. So we got Juelz. I wonder why Jonathan wasn't on this boat. I wonder why it's not big enough, but what's his name? Juelz was like, yo, I rented this boat. You did not rent that boat. VH1 rented that boat. Stop playing with us. Stop playing games with us, okay? Because you guys are out here. I don't want to talk about these people, but you guys are out here selling bullshit on Instagram, okay? So don't tell us you got money to spend on a boat with guys that you don't even know, that you don't hang with, that ain't smoking, ain't drinking like y'all be getting down, and you're gonna tell me you rent this boat, Juelz? Okay, just stop lying to us. Okay, we're all adults here. We're probably all on the same tax bracket. But in any event, she has been trying to get a change to look like Akbar, so maybe that's it. Maybe she is trying to look like, get that change that Akbar has going on. So in any event, so now they're on the boat or whatever the case may be. And Marcus, Marcus Black is, a lot of people are saying that his change is fake, but it just really seems like Marcus Black has really freaking changed. And he called Safaree out. He was like, Safaree, why are you lying? Why you keep lying? Erica Mena's a big girl. She can handle the truth. You don't think people know when you lying to them? And he was like, come on. Like you, and it was just like, damn, Marcus, like he called him out so bad. And Juelz called him out real quick. Juelz said, you need to wear the truth like you wear that jewelry. That was a diss. I was like, oh, Juelz hit him with a bar. He said, you need to wear the truth like you be rocking your jewelry or something like that, because Safaree's always rocking his jewelry, showing his jewelry off. So Juelz took a shot at Safaree, in my opinion. Took a shot. Hey, what's up, Jay, Auntie? How you doing? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And so I was like, okay, Juelz, I like that, Juelz. I like that. But also, I want you to catch this moment. Zell feels comfortable. Zell feels like, this is all Zell wants, is to hang with, Jonathan, hang with, on Bobby, and then hang with these guys that are heterosexual in the music business and the rap business, that are married guys, because, he said he wants to get married and have children, blah, and the third. But he just wants to feel like he's a part of the crew. That's it. That's all he wanted. That's all he's asking for. You know what I mean? That's really. Let me take this off. Why is this on? Man, I'm gonna just leave that. So in any event, so that's what he's asking for. And when it comes to Bobby and Jonathan, they could be and they could chill with these guys. But I think that if they talk about sex, it's gonna be it's gonna be a difficult situation for the guys. But also, when it comes to Juelz and Marcus Black, they did not show up to the fashion show. They did not show up to the fashion show. Marcus has grown up a lot since the baby and marriage. Yes, he has. Like, this is like really cool. For real, for real. But when it comes to, so they didn't show up to, the fashion show with the trans woman, or drag queens or whatever the case may be. But you see Zell, he feels comfortable. This is all Zell wants. You know what I mean? This. What's up, Rainbow? How you doing, Rainbow Rain? So, it's like one of these situations where I could just see Zell just feeling comfortable. And the reason why he was having the issue with, Bobby and Jonathan, it's not about how they dress or things of that nature. It's it could be if they have everything hanging out, but they're gonna talk about their relationships. They're not gonna, not talk about guys and not talk about stuff that they like to talk about. And so I think that's where Zell's issue is. He wants to be able to move comfortably in both circles. In my opinion, I just wish we would all just get along, especially Black men. Whether you gay, whether you straight, we still Black and we still have to face the same issues no matter what. We still gonna get it. You know what I mean? So to look to your brother for support is really wonderful. So in this moment, you can see Zell just being happy that, he's gonna be flamboyant in a second. He's gonna talk about all that other stuff, but just to know that he can move in the circle. But in any event, so now we get to the basketball game, and you already know whoever's team Booby is going to win, because he was in the NBA. He played for the Lakers. He played with LeBron James. So, Juelz is hosting this event. So Juelz picked, who else is he going to pick? I would pick Booby. But you know what? So Juelz, he picked Booby. He picked Safaree. He picked Zell. And he picked what's his name? Cisco. And Tyra, she was a captain too as well. She picked Rich, Bobby, Peter, and Stevie, and she called them a classic team. And she said, not because they're classic, because it's a bunch of old men. And then you have Bobby Lights basically out here talking about, oh, he's going to play this game. And I like how Bobby will, participate in the activities. Like, he doesn't think that, okay, I'm too girly for that, or I can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, he will involve himself. And so I do like that about Bobby. And they asked him, oh, Bobby, you gonna play? He was like, yeah, they ain't gonna show me out. They gonna show me up. I can play ball. They gonna get it, baby. So I do like that about Bobby. But Bobby did say that, he wants to be the first NBA player that's openly gay. There's a lot of NBA players openly gay. He said he wanted to wear like a halter top, poom poom shorts on the court. He wanted to let everybody know he's dressed like a girl. Dennis Rodman already did that. Okay. You forgot about Dennis Rodman? He played like in a wedding dress, a wedding veil, makeup on, eyelashes, eyeshadow, lipstick, and everything. You forgetting about him? Safaree needs to work on his weak rap skills and being honest at the same time. I know, for real. So, anyways, we got Bobby here. So, like, you forgot about Dennis Rodman? There's a lot of basketball players that already came out open. Okay, like, Bobby, you are late. Bobby, be careful before you mess up all that work you have paid for. You are a mess. You are on one tonight, Miss T. So I thought it was funny. So you already know, Juelz team won. White team, they won 15. and the other team got 8. And Tyra's like, yo, my team is called Classic because it's a bunch of old men. I was like, Lord. Peter is laying on the floor after the game. Y'all see Peter? Yes, Zell is by and proud of it. Like, he's hot. And so you got Peter after the basketball game. He's laying on the floor. How you gonna beat up Cisco? How you gonna fight Cisco? Peter. And then Miss T, you just called. You was like, yo, he looks a lot older without hair. Peter's laying on the ground, y'all. Peter was like, I can't. Peter, what's going on? Peter, what's happening? Peter's on the ground. That's why she called him Classic. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Hey, Lala. And so, we have Juelz. He's sitting out here giving a shout out to Erica, Mena, and Safaree, trying to say, hey, stay together, be together, all that other good stuff. He said all these wonderful words. Erica Mena said, oh my God, I just wish he would shut up because he's wasting his breath. And I spit out my water. When Erica Mena said, I hope Juelz would just shut up because he's wasting his breath wishing us a happy anniversary. And the way that she said it was so funny. This is why Erica Mena is made for reality TV. She said, I wish she would just shut up. I was like, Juelz. Juelz is like, no divorce. You guys are going to work it out. And you know what? If Juelz and Kimbella can work it out, Safaree and Erica Mena can't. Because Kimbella went through hell and back. She was out here. She was OGing out here in these streets trying to cover them bills. Did she have a GoFundMe? Let me just stop. Let me just keep going. So we have that situation, but Juelz, he's very more mature. He's not really giving anything to the show. Kimbella's not really giving anything. They just here, you know what I mean? The name alone. And so, but he goes over there and talks to Safaree. And so, no, after he made that comment, I don't know, Safaree be having on his gold chains, even if he's playing sports. Now he got off his gold chains. Or his chains, and now you see Juelz with his chains on because Juelz said to him, won't you wear the truth like you wear that jewelry around your neck? Okay. And look at Safaree. He don't got his chains on at all. Like, Safaree kind of scares me. Like, yo, I be thinking Safaree's Safaree's just like a lost cause. Like, everybody's like, poor Safaree. Safaree trying to teach him. It's like, damn, nobody taught Safaree anything. Like, damn. Like, I don't know. But in any event, Juelz trying to tell him, go over there, talk to her, say you sorry. Like, these dudes stay saying sorry. That's all you guys know. Sorry. Like, what's up, Norris? Tony, how you doing? Erica needs her lips back. I know she does. I know. Do anything for a clout. Erica and Safaree. I know. He took off the chains. Safaree was acting a mess. Talk about he was acting like Erica Mena, this season. I mean, he act just like her for real. Only fake fights make up for the cameras. I know. What a mess. It is a mess, but excuse me. They're gonna get enough of playing around. See, I don't know what's going on with Paris. Paris just looks like something's happening. So you think it's surgery? I don't know. She just don't even look like Paris. Like, her face don't look the same. Maybe I haven't seen Paris in a long time. You know what I mean? It's just like drastic. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. So I'm going to just leave that situation. So we get to Peter Goons. And Peter Guns is feeling a certain type of way because his homeboy, his boy, Cisco, he's feeling a certain type of way because Cisco had Amina's dress. He was helping Amina, because she had like a long tail for her dress. You know what I mean? And so he was holding the dress and basically being assistance, but he know that that's going to piss off Peter because Peter and Cisco actually had their celebrity boxing match to actually make money together. And then actually, Peter was mad that Cisco ended up picking up Amina, bringing her to his, home home and she slept in the room. And we find out that Cisco basically says that he was in his room and Amina allegedly came in that room and they kissed and messed around for a little bit. It was like 15 seconds. How many seconds do you know? Like, I don't believe Cisco would tell Amina to walk away. I don't believe that. And the way that the season that Cisco is having, he might be lying, but that's what he said. He's been saying that Amina has said the same thing, that they made out and things of that nature. But allegedly, Shekinah Joe, she done told Stevie J that Cisco told her that he slept with Amina, his boy's wife. And at that time, Amina and Peter were still married. They were still married. Like, for real, for real. So is Shekinah telling the truth? I don't see what reason she would have to lie. And the way that Cisco's been behaving and acting so far, she might be actually telling the truth. And I think she is telling the truth, that Cisco actually told her that he slept with Amina. But why would he do that? Did he feel guilty? Does he want to break up Peter and Amina's relationship as far as their co-parenting? Because Cisco did mention early in the season that he's jealous of Rich Dollars and Peter Guns because they get to see their kids. They get to be with his kids. And his wife done left him and got a divorce and took the kids and hasn't seen his kids in 6 months. Why haven't you seen your kids in 6 months? What did you do where you can't go to the court and ask to see your kids? Like, what happened? Like, what's going on? You talk a good game. You've been saying for years on Love and Hip Hop that you got money, you make deals, you this and that. You can make somebody's career pop. And you're going to tell me you can't afford an attorney to find your kids and get your kids and have visitation with them? What did you do, Cisco? So I hope we don't hear nothing crazy about Cisco and his wife and his kids, because why are you not seeing your kids for 6 months? But at the same time, these mother suckers be lying. So it is what it is. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. That's because they are sorry, Mary. Now remember, Juelz had missing teeth for. Yes, he did. He did. He got him fixed. He's supposed to be clean now. Paris' head looks too big for her body. I don't know what's going on, Norris, with Paris. Something just seems like so off. And when celebrities look off, it's either surgery or they sick. And real life too as well. Filters and Botox. Oh, she is casket ready. Oh, you are a mess tonight. You are killing it, girl. So why would Cisco go tell this girl, Shekinah Joe? Shekinah hasn't been nice to none of the old dudes. She hasn't been nice to none of them. Was he trying to get with Shekinah and he opened up to her and think that she was going to be okay? Oh, you slept with Amina? I want to, you can sleep with me now. Like, Shekinah don't have low self-esteem when it comes to getting with guys. She just says, no, 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 I don't want you. That's basically what she does. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he was trying to get up in her skin. He thought that maybe she may have some issues, because she did act like she did have a little bit of issues when she was calling Mena and what's her name? Cyn Santana. Cyn didn't do nothing this season. She got cussed out by Mena. She got checked by Mena, and that was it. That was done. She didn't even stick up for herself. She didn't even fight for herself. Jonathan was swinging for her, and then he realized that Cyn ain't swinging for herself. Then he stopped swinging, and he was running, chasing after Cyn, and Cyn was like, I'm leaving. I'm going home. Go home, girl. You should have stayed home because you didn't give us nothing, and we was expecting you to give us something, especially if this girl's been harassing you and created a fake, Twitter. And Erica said, let's talk about the fake Twitter. Let's talk about the fake Twitter. Come on. Let's talk about it. Erica wasn't backing down. Erica was like, let's talk about it. You accused me of having a fake account. And, all of a sudden I changed the fake account to my son's legend name, blah, blah, blah. Let's get it. And Cyn just ran. She just ran. She was out. But in any event, where are we back to? So we get to Cisco. So why did Cisco tell Shekinah Joe that he slept with Mena? Like, why would he do that? Like, he's been causing a lot of problems. Did he want Peter to find out the truth, or he just wanted to hurt Peter? You know what I mean? To make his life miserable, because Peter's happy. It seems like Amina is trying to destroy Peter because he's happy and he's doing well. And right now he's satisfied in his life. And the only thing he wants is Tyra. That's all all he wants. He wish he would have married her, and he's being honest about that. He got the job as Cheaters. I gotta watch one of these episodes of Cheaters and just talk about it with you guys. So, but it seems like Erica Mena and Cisco, not Erica Mena, but Amina and Cisco seem like they want to bring Peter down. Seem like, they don't want him to flourish. They don't like the change. They don't like people praising him because for years he's been getting dogged out because he was a dog and still is a dog. Roof, 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 mother. You know what I mean? He's still a dog. Cisco. I know. He was. Layla, for real. Hey, Art. Cisco, what else? It's a mess, Miss T. Nobody is making real music moves on this show, not at all. Even Juelz Santana, he performed on this show, and it was just garbage. Like, he was like, y'all ain't paying me nothing to he performed, and Safaree was the worst. And Erica Mena, not Erica Mena, but Amina could really sing, but she did a bad job on this show. So back to this situation. So Peter's feeling a certain type of way because Cisco is carrying, the train of his ex-wife dress. And before that, Peter confronted Cisco and was like, Cisco, I don't like that you are flirting with Amina while Amina is out here exercising. You're looking at her, making them noises and everything. What you guys are doing is kind of disrespectful, especially you being my friend, you being my bro. I call you my brother. I call you like my son, whatever. Like, why are you you doing too much? Like, I don't like it. Once you go find yourself a wife, there's plenty of single women out here. There's plenty of women out here. Go find your own because you are overstepping the line, brother. And then Cisco got pissed off. Cisco said, you know what, mother? Cisco was mad. Cisco was mad because Cisco is saying that, Peter, you said that to me because you're trying to throw it up in my face that I lost my wife. Stevie J, he intervened into the conversation and said to Peter, well, he just lost his wife. His wife just walked out on him. And so Peter didn't care. And Cisco was like, yo, listen, bro, don't ever talk to me like that again. Don't ever disrespect me or my family again and bring up my family situation, or it won't be no gloves and I'll come across that table and beat your booty, baby. And Peter's like, you couldn't do it the first time. I was like, yo, they make me sick. Well, I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I enjoyed the shit out of this episode. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I wanted to see more of Peter and Cisco. I did. Safaree disappointed me. He just let us know that he lies all the time. So now we just got to put you in that box, Safaree, a liar. And Erica Mena is going to put you in that box. Every time you do something stupid, every time you come on Instagram and act a fool, you know what Erica going to do? She's going to refer to this episode where you said that you lie all the time and you lie to anybody about anything and everything because you don't want to deal with the truth. Okay, so you done already gave her the playbook to dog you out. You was just not smart. But in any event, look at Stevie J. I thought Stevie J looked like an old man. I was like, look at Grandpa. But Stevie J got on the do-rag and he got on the big glasses. I know these glasses he got on is expensive because his daughter like expensive things. He dressed very expensive. He has faith money. You know what I mean? So he can look good and he got his royalties too as well. But he's sitting there, trying to be the voice of reason. He's all in the gossip, all up in the business. I just thought it was all cute. I ain't gonna even lie. Hey, what's up, Murphy? Erica needs to go and get her body redone. She looks a mess. I couldn't even show her whole body because everything was just like, she don't even fit into regular clothes anymore. Everything she had on, this was a low budget family reunion. Kimbella, OMG, she looked horrible. Cyn is very pretty. she is pretty. Miss T Kimbella was Kimbella was feeling it. Kimbella, I don't know, but at least her hips and her booty match. Cisco was always tied to bring down the other members of Creep Squad. Remember what he did to Rich? Yup, that's true. That's true. Oh, yep, you remind me. Peter looked tired. You've been saying that about Peter. Peter, I hope you all right. Kim Bell is pretty to me too. Kim Bella is pretty. She just got really huge. Like, she could be a football player as big as Kimbella is. She's like a football player. Like, you could use her booty to push a car. Like, Kimbella booty is huge, y'all. And her breasts are huge too. She could push a car. She could move a house with her body. She is a stack house. When they said brick house, they mean stack brick, wood, cement, rubber. No, so let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. So look at I just think Stevie J this makes Stevie J look so humble. So I'm thinking this is how Stevie J get the women, because he's just so in tune. He looks so innocent, but Stevie J would drag you up and down the street. He will put you through hell, baby. Stevie J is not the type of man you want to mess with or get with or marry or even have kids with. You see one of his daughters out here wilding on growing up hip hop, and we're gonna talk about that too. I was gonna do it in both videos, but I'm just gonna do it tomorrow, because the growing up hip hop, the last episode was, trash. So Cisco makes the threat to Peter that he gonna do this to him, and he gets up and he walks away. So you know what? You're right, Miss T. He always did that, and Rich Dollars is trying to make it right. Like, what he's going through, Peter. You got Stevie J basically saying, Peter, you know what's up, you know what's good. He's not stable. I'm trying, and then Cisco's he's in here crying and everything. He's coming from my family, and Rich was like, yo, if Peter knew that, he wouldn't say what he said. And I'm pretty sure if you tell him the truth of what you're going through, everything would be all set. And so as they get ready to go back outside, there is a surprise. But before the surprise, we're going to talk. You see this hat that Erica Mena has on? And it looks nice. I want this hat because I seen this hat. It looked just like this on Vanessa from Growing Up Hip Hop, the last episode. I don't usually like these type of hats, but the way that it's fitting, it looks nice. And I love Yo-Yo's hair. Like, I always wanted to shave the side of my head, but I never did. And you guys know, what is her name? She shaved her head, and I think it looks so pretty. But in any event, I like Yo-Yo's hairstyle. I really do. Let me see if I can find her name. It's not. Let me go to this. I can't think of her name, y'all. I think she's somewhere. She's such a good singer too, and I think the hairstyle fits her. But everybody was talking about her. Um, they compared her to gorillas and all types of animals and stuff and cartoon characters, and I thought that it was terrible. Let me see if you guys got it. These old lady veneers. Y'all, what are y'all talking about? Who's the old lady with the veneers? I can't. Y'all are worse than me. I be thinking that I'm bad. Y'all are dragging. Dragging. What is her name? I'm trying to find her name, but I know I can't even think of her name at all. She shaved all her head and she just got like a ponytail on top. Like, it looks like a long dookie dread. What is her name? And she's such a good singer. She reminds me of Erica Badu. And I can't think of her name, Lord. Let me see if I can find it. Summer Walker. There we go. Summer Walker. Okay, Summer Walker. Let me see if I can bring up the picture. I was like, oh, I could not think of this girl's names. And then it came to me. Summer Walker, new hairstyle. Here it is. I think Willow did something like this before too. Let me see if I can bring it up here. Here it is. So what do y'all think about her hairstyle? Summer Walker. Everybody, made fun of her, you know what I mean? But I like this shit though. I don't know why I like it. I like this hairstyle for some reason. Is something wrong with me? Hey Phil, what's up? What did Lala say? They comparing her to the animal she I know. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. I didn't even see your comment until now. I was looking. Oh, Stevie J's out here doing the Lord's work, getting women off the summer. Mess will be forever. Why do I like this hairstyle? Why do I think this looks nice? I just think it looks nice. Is something wrong with my style? I like this shit. I like it for some reason. But did Willow have her hair? What's up, Mo? Yeah, she's going through something. Yeah, her baby father, the new guy, the music, but she's really a dope artist, in my opinion. So quarantine way. Summer's going to look amazing in photos shoots if they do it right. Yep. Hey Art. No, it's Summer. It's like hot mess. Why do I like it, y'all? Hey Brookie. She can't heal the world. Maybe that's it. And she reminds me of what is that show? It's not Matrix. Like she belong on Matrix. Willow be killing it. Summer Walker needs to stop. Oh, so I know Willow had a style like this. I knew Willow did. I like me some Willow too as well. But I just be like, I like this style. I don't know why. I just was like, once they, smooth and groove it and everything. I thought it was cute. But she was getting clowned on social media. She was getting clowned bad. But I just think it's cute. So we're back to what? Yo-Yo. So Yo-Yo hair kind of remind me of Summer Walker. And I liked Yo-Yo hair. And then I was like, oh, that's right. I did like I was going to clown Summer Walker's hair, but I couldn't because I liked it. I'm sorry. I like it. I don't know. I just like the shit. It looks nice. But I know Willow had that style before. And I always loved Erykah Badu style. So in any event, we got Safaree over here. He's taking responsibility. He actually owns up and said that he's sorry for the way he treated her while she was pregnant. So basically, when Erykah was saying that he wasn't there, he left her there, he wasn't at the hospital, Safaree was like, yes, I did show up there. I was there. I came with my mother. Erykah was like, no, you only stayed for 25, 45 minutes. And Safaree was like, I'm sorry for all the stuff I did. I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for the pain. I'm sorry for everything. I don't want a divorce. And he basically feels like Erykah really means it this time. So in any event, it seems like they may not be still getting along because she has recently been on Instagram bashing him, saying that he's not spending time with his children. He only takes his children, posts them on Instagram, and he, gives them back to her. Same thing homegirl said from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. What's his name? Scrappy's wife. And Scrappy's wife, I can't believe homegirl said that, she said when she said she gives, Barbie dolls, and she be buying the Becky Barbie dolls for her daughter, and she didn't, and she got up here and was just, arguing with people, and people was trying to say that there's not a lot of Black representation. And she was like, oh no, I could do whatever one kid don't know is. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know she was that ignorant. I did not know Bambi. I thought Bambi had a little bit with her, but Bambi's mad ignorant, y'all. Bambi's mad ignorant, yo. She is ignorant. Then she delete the post. Won't you stand in your ignorant shit, girl? Won't you stand in it? And Stevie J with these glasses, this do-rag, is giving me peace, love, vibe, and he's just happy that he ain't turning up right now. It seems like he's happy to be away from Faith right now. And so then Stevie J basically tells Peter that Shekinah told him that Cisco said that he slept with her. Why would Cisco do that? And this is Stevie J. So now he got a new look. He got the fresh yellow hat on. He got the glow up shirt on. He looking all young and everything. He's looking like, oh, he's ready to dip. He's ready to get it up in that expensive car, pick a girl up on the sidewalk, keep going, drop her off, and go back home to Faith. That's what he looks like. Now, baby needs to say, okay, let me see. Yes, that's true. Yeah, that's right. I feel you, Lala. Everything Cisco gets called out, he pulls the sympathy card. He has got to be out of passes by now. Oh, Miss T. He's out of passes. Safari line. He gonna cheat again. That's all he knows how to do. Safari, he's gonna all these people getting help raising their children. I'm sure they have nannies. Nope, I don't think they want to have nannies. Stevie J should forever be embarrassed after Faith. I know he did Faith dirty, but they still together. She recently got a new tattoo with Stevie J, and she's still posting from that Instagram account with her and Stevie J connected to it. He's basically holding that divorce over her head not to leave him because they ain't no prenup, and he gonna take some Monte. and she has been taken to the bank, to the cleaners before. So Shekinah telling, you can't tell Stevie J, you can't tell Shekinah a secret. These are the two people you can't tell a secret. If you want to tell somebody a secret, go tell Jonathan a secret. Go tell Marcus Black a secret. Go tell Juelz a secret, because Juelz ain't gonna tell nobody because he don't even care what secret you trying to tell him. Okay, don't tell Zell Swag a secret because he gonna tell. Don't tell Bobby a secret because he gonna tell too. Okay, but don't tell Shekinah of all people. She doesn't, if she think that you doing something wrong and it's against God, even though she cusses and swears and act like a fool on Instagram, it's gonna bother her soul and she gonna report on you. You know what I mean? Ask Tiny and ask T.I. Okay. So Cisco, and so now, Peter's like, you crossed the line. I can't believe that. You're going around saying that you slept with Amina. And he goes, I know that didn't happen, but you're crossing the line with my wife. My ex-wife is off limits. Peter is mad. Peter is upset. Peter don't know what to do. He's heartbroken because he felt played. He felt betrayed. And these emotions and these feelings that he is feeling right now is what Amina wants him to feel, and also what Cisco wants him to feel, because they want to bring him down, baby. They want to bring him down. They want him to smell shit. Okay? Don't tell a round face anything. Oh, you are so messy. You are so messy. Don't tell a round face anything. Oh, girl. Yeah, Shekinah. Peter might need it. I can't with you. Remember when Bambi was basketball wife, she acted this way for a year. I didn't know she was that ignorant, though. You already know. Stevie J, he should be forever. He ain't gonna be. You see his daughter on TV? He ain't embarrassed. A round. I know she said a round face. I couldn't believe she said, Miss T said a round face. Oh God. Help me, Lord. Help me, Jesus. You are really okay. So, in any event, so we get back to the situation, and Cisco wants to hurt Peter. So jealous. And you know what the jealousy is coming from? Because Peter is older and Peter has, remained relevant. He has done things. He even had a celebrity boxing fight with you. And, he got the show Cheaters. And then on top of that, he got all his children. He's able to move around each and every one of his children. You can see him on holidays, regular during the day. His kids are always with him. He have a house full of kids, because he got, God knows, 11 kids. How many kids? I forgot how many kids he got. But he got mad kids. And Cisco basically saying that he was being a gentleman by holding Amina's, train of her dress. And any event, he's saying, I never said that, I would never say that. And Peter was like, yo, this is crossing the line. Like, this is the worst thing that you could do, to say that, to hurt me. Like, why would you do that? Peter is just hurt. And, I don't think, I think Peter, he's just hurt. He just hurt. Like, they getting to him. And Cisco's really getting to him. And Cisco be on Instagram, and he have some of his old flames, and he's trying to build an audience on Instagram. And I think that he's jealous of Peter's audience. And what shocks me, we'll get back to that, but what shocks me is Amina says this about Peter being, not open enough for his kids, and blasting the third, and not want his son to wear, that the ladybug outfit. But at the same time, this woman, for since the pandemic started until up until like maybe 3 months ago, she was on live with Peter all the time. Like, they was having such, like, if she had any issues, she didn't show any of these issues on Instagram. Like, she was there with him, joking, laughing, everything, for hours and hours, days in and days out. And then for her to just, and I just thought they was going to be, popping between them two, as far as, we're going to see the maturity of their relationship, because none of the aggression or anger that and hostility that Amina has showed towards Peter on this show, she has not shown that on Instagram Live. And I've been in the Instagram Live. Even the fight with Peter and Cisco, they went live. She was in there. Like, she be on his Instagram Live, going live with him and everything. And then, like, we get here and it's just like, what? So yeah, Peter has, yes, I know. I didn't even want to face that. But yes, he has. And I don't think that, he can't. I don't think that he's able to fight Cisco. I think he's hurt. At the same time, he wants to knock him out, but at the same time, it's not good for him now. He already had these allegations from Amina on the show against him. Then he finding out that his friend that he's supposed to be cool with and rock with is possibly or is going around telling people that he slept with Amina, so that's the situation. And he already told you that he's been a felon since he was 18. He had his first baby at 16 or 17, and right now a lot is on the line for him. So I think that's what's holding him back. And also, I don't think he has it in him to handle Cisco, in my opinion. Just my opinion. And so they cut to the scene. Next episode is where Shekinah is gonna face out with Cisco and Stevie J, and basically she gonna say, listen, you told me that. That's what you said, Cisco. Cisco, you said that. Cisco's gonna deny it. I believe Cisco is lying. Cisco has always lied on Love and Hip Hop New York, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, the way he treated TT, and the way that he's acting. I could only imagine how he treated his wife and what he did in that situation. And it seems like he might have been married when he was over there sleeping with Amina. You know what I mean? And then you're going to have this celebrity boxing match. I know you need the money, but it's based on a premise that Peter's upset with you because his wife, at the time she was his wife, slept in your house. And if I was your wife, I'd be like, yo, you a sucker. I can't even deal with you. So that's going to be the situation for next episode. So he's going to be confronted and called out on the situation. So we're going to see. We're going to see how that's all going to play out, but it is what it is. They both weak. Damn, pay the bills. Damn, drama pays the bills. Yes, Jones. I'm sure this news didn't shock Peter, but it was disappointing. Yes. Peter don't want to believe it. But Amina's been acting this whole season that she wants to get back at Peter. And then also I think, she wants to be in that life as far as doing reality TV, being on a show, especially if she's hanging around with April Jones. So you already know, if you're hanging around with April Jones and that's your bestie, you already know she's trying to get back into TV. And maybe this is the route that she's going, and she's going to take down anybody that she wants to, or she was told by the people to do that, the production, the producers, or she's just really felt like maybe being back under the cameras with Peter, with Tyra, and herself just brought back so many emotions where she's just been scratching for Peter. And also Peter has been showing so much love and support towards Tyra, saying that he wished he would have married her. The whole cast is trying to get Tyra back to be with Peter, and she just had a divorce party. So Amina's still feeling like, she's a third wheel when she was actually Peter's wife, but she knew what she was signing up to. Even if you're not smart, you got issues, you got a man that's very manipulative. If he got another woman, you already know what you're going to get. You are choosing to be the second woman. The woman. You are choosing for him to leave your house and say, I'm going to my other girl, because the Tyra didn't know about you at first, like you guys were messing. So he could be honest with you and say, oh, and pick up the phone and say, I love you to Tyra in front of you and all this other stuff. You put yourself through that. Why would you put yourself through that? Why would you even do that? And also, why haven't you got help for it? Because it just seems like you still bitter. And the reason why you probably haven't got anything that you wanted, because she said she's been very celibate, for a while, and she's looking to open up, and she's looking to have, deal with men. And also, Amina was mentioning that Peter gets jealous when Tyra goes on dates, and he's all this and that. So basically, he's not getting jealous when she goes on dates and when she's messing around with guys. And she said that she wanted to get some. She hasn't got some in a long time. And I think she needs, before you get some, Amina, just go get some help, because you need it. You and Cisco need the most help on this show. Erica, Mena, and Safaree gonna be just fine. They're gonna keep doing whatever pays. Peter can't handle two women. Nope, he can't. That's why he want to settle down. Exactly. She do. Peter had 3 kids and lived with the mother from the jump. Yes, she did. Tyra is very pretty. She is. So in any event, that is the situation. Tomorrow we will be back with Growing Up Hip Hop, some extra information. I can't believe Sam and Egypt got married. Like, OMG. I did talk about it this weekend. Please check out my YouTube shorts. That's where I'm uploading videos when I'm not able to be on the computer, when I'm not around, in the house or at the office. I do my YouTube shorts. There's been, a close friend of mine's has had a tragic loss, and I really been dealing with that with my friend. And it kind of brought me back to situations of when I was in that moment and people transition, how I felt. So it was a whole lot going on. But in any event, keep my friend up in prayer. She needs some prayer. Her whole family needs some prayer. That's my, third family. But in any event, when it comes to Egypt and Sam, yep, they got married, girl. They done turned it on. They did it. Is she pregnant? Did she get married because she's pregnant? She got married at the Justice of Peace. The same time, the first episode, or the episode her and Sam was going to get married. She got married at the same place. Your cousin is out here having a $150,000 wedding. Got a good ring, baby. Living up in her mama's house and about to have a big wedding on the TV show. But, so she got married and her wedding dress was tacky. I don't even have the wedding dress up here. The wedding dress and everything was so tacky. Like, oh my God, they look like. And listen, you guys already know I've been supportive of Egypt and Sam. But it comes to a point where there's no changes. Things are just getting worse. So when things are getting worse, it seems like you are the problem. They need to get help. They didn't get help. They're drinking, smoking in front of them. The last thing that they need to do is be drinking and smoking, especially if, you have Egypt out here singing. For real, for real. Getting into altercations at places, and that energy is coming towards you. And, he said it was racism and things of that nature. And it could have been, but at the same time, you got to remember, Sam, for about 3 years, you've been on Instagram threatening everybody, telling them to come get you, pull up your location, all types of stuff you've been saying. You've been inviting people to your hands. You've been saying all this other stuff. So of course the energy is going to come to you. Like you got to, and then if you go out in public, you can't be drunk. You can't be high. You can't be intoxicated, especially when you're out here telling people to come at you. You know what I mean? Like if you're supposed to be a former gangbanger and things of that nature, it would seem like you wouldn't put yourself in danger or your girl, and you'll be watching your back, because anytime that you slip, that's when people get you. And you lucky that you slipped and you still get to tell a story, because when people slip, they depart from this earth, especially if they're looking for that smoke. And I'm not saying when you went out you was looking for that smoke, but you've been calling for the smoke on Instagram, and you don't know who's watching you. You may have 5 people in there, 6 people, 20 people, 100 people, 300 people. You don't know who's watching you that's in that same area and want to pull your cord. I just want to try you. And at the same time, people been saying that you need to protect Egypt, this and that. He's going to do danger to her. He's going to put her in bad situations. And what happened? A bad situation. It took a long time to happen, but it did happen. And then also with the recent episode, why didn't Egypt and Sam put their money together to actually hire somebody to market, actually hire a machine? He's saying that he's making $4,800 an episode. She's making money an episode. And then on top of that, he's doing fan only, and he's doing celebrity boxing fights, but he is paying the bills. They do have their own place, but we haven't seen any responsibility. The first album that you did, the second album that you did for Egypt, I'm not going to disrespect you and say that I didn't like the music. I was there on your Instagram, listened to the music. The music sound dope, but guess what? Only the people on Instagram heard it. You know what I mean? And this is, that's what the episode's about. And why didn't Tretch ever get it? I don't think Tretch gives a damn. He's just here for a check. And, and Pep, she's in La La Land. So therefore, it's just like they're on their own, making all these decisions and want these things to happen, but they don't know how to do it, especially when the people are older than them are old enough and around, like mother and father should have been guiding them. And how do you let a man say that he's going to be in total control? Because the parents didn't want to be in control of her career. Ain't nobody put no real money in Egypt. Ain't nobody did none of that. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, these two brains should have came together and say, hey, listen, we're going to hire somebody. And that didn't happen. So you being the older guy, we're looking for more of a business mind that you said that you have, and you know how to do this, do that, do that, and none of that happened. So therefore, I gotta switch the switch on you, for real. So that's the situation, y'all. Oops, sorry to hear. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. Love hands and fingers, both of them. So yeah, you got this situation, and tell me why. What season are we on? We finally get Tretch. He's gonna take his daughter to and I was pissed off about that too. Tretch taking Egypt to a meeting. He's taking her to a meeting to get some training to for them to tell her something that she needs to do about marketing and things of that nature and all that. Like, okay, that's fine, but you know what you should have did? You should have made them people say that they were going to hire Egypt, or they got a contract for her or something like that. You made it look stupid. You made the whole situation look stupid. At least you can say, oh, she could be around here saying, people want to sign me. At least get people interested. But you sitting there taking her to a deal that's telling her, oh, she needs to do this, she needs to do that. How do Sam and Egypt not know that they need to market, that they need to push, that they going to need to pay for advertisement, they're going to need to do that? How do they not know that? Especially Egypt, this is her generation. And this is why there's a problem, because we don't feel like there's any growth in Egypt mentally at all, in interviews and talking and communication. And she's with you, and you're supposed to be the smart, brilliant guy, and you have this all going on. You went to college, blah, 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 and we ain't seeing no change. We just get you going to jail. Okay, so I got to flip the script. It is what it is. Yes. So yeah, thank you so much. So we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. But in any event, so I was just like, why didn't Tretch, at least fake it like, okay, they was gonna sign her over there at that label, or at least, just so this is the first time we see this girl walk into a label, which I know that that's not the case. there has been labels not wanting to work with Egypt because of Sam. And then she said, well, if you don't want to work with me, then I'm not going to, if you don't want to work with Sam, I'm not going to work with you. And they had that together. At one point in time, Sam was signed. He had a deal, but all the drama in his life messed that up. And now we see, now you have the money, you have access, you have a TV show, you got two celebrities that you know, that's your mother-in-law now and your father-in-law now, and all these connections around you. You're posting up with picture people and blogs in the third. Either come up and say everybody is being fake towards me in Egypt. Nobody wants to help. Nobody wants to do that. Somebody please come and help Egypt. Tell you, it should have been, you should have been let Egypt go that route. Even when she consistently said, well, if they don't want to work with me, I ain't gonna work with you. You being a man should know what's best. And when I'm seeing that you don't know what's best, so that's the situation. But in any event, peace and love to my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, please like the video. Thank y'all for coming. Much love. We in here, baby. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Good night. Good night, y'all.